So you're trying to start a clothing brand in 2024. Well, there's three major things you're going to need to do before anything else. One, you got to have a name, right? The name's the most important part. Without that, you can't even get started. Two, what is the background of your name? What's the meaning behind the brand? It's great to have a title. It's great to have a clothing line, but you're not doing anything if there's no meaning behind it. Who are you marketing towards, right? Social Antisocial Club is marketing towards kids or adults who are kind of antisocial, who want to be more social. Nike's targeting people who are athletes who want to get the best out of themselves. What is your why? Last, you also need a logo, right? Once again, think Nike, but also think Louis Vuitton. Brands where you see the logo and you immediately know who they are and what they stand for. My name's Quentin. I'm the founder of Creative Convctn, and what we're going to talk about today is how to do those things, right? I personally am currently making a clothing brand, and you're going to be able to watch me go through all of the ins and outs of what I'm doing, but I'm going to show you how I figured out how to get my name, how to get my logo, and also how to get a background of why I do what I do, and kind of just narrow that down from what I was thinking and making it more professional and presentable to not only people, but also other brands. So with that, let's get into the first thing, and that is finding a name for your clothing brand, right? This is probably the hardest part because one, you have to find something that you like, and two, it has to be something that's not taken, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to go to ChatGPT. There is a paid version, but there's also a free version. So for all you people complaining, you can get it for free. You can go in here, make an easy message, create some clothing brand names for people who like sneakerheads. Boom, something like that. You hit enter. It's going to give you some options, and you get to kind of read through those options and figure out if you like it or not, right? So Sneaker Fit, Soul Fusion, Soul Drip, Soul Craft. I don't really like any of these. I'll refresh, see if there's more. And you're just going to do this over and over again until you see some names that maybe look like they're kind of working, or maybe something that you can tweak a little bit, right? So Urban Soul, no. I like Lace Up, seems like it's going to work for you. So you hit copy. We're going to go through this video as if the name's not taken everywhere, right? Just because you don't want to spend 12 hours watching me try to find the name that's actually available. Let's say Laced Up is your name. So you're going to take that. You're going to go through 3 checks. You're going to go to Instagram. You're going to search through Instagram to make sure the name is available. Try to see if you can rework it by like either changing some letters in it, adding clothing at the end or brand at the end, official, anything like that to try to see. Laced Up is taken. It's going to be taken everywhere. But let's say we were trying to make it work. I might type official, right? See if that works. I might type .clothing. Right, something like that. And you're going to keep trying different ways until you find something that works for you. Now, once you get that set up, let's say it was available, you're going to hit copy, right? My name is Creative Convctn. That's available. It was the only one on Instagram when I searched it that way, and that's what you're looking for. So once I copy that, I'm going to take it to step 2. So we're going to say that Laced Up was available on Instagram. Step 2 is doing it on Shopify. If you go to Google and you type in Shopify, find domain name, you can click on the link. It'll take you to this page. You don't need a membership to Shopify to do this. And you're just going to type your title in there, hit search, and it's going to give you available options to let you know what domains are available or not. So we're going to go down, let that load for a second. And this is important because you want something that you can actually link people to. You don't want to be called, Laced Up, but your domain name is www.loveshoesneakersjordans.com, right? That's got to be something that's with the title of your brand. So Laced Up is not available anywhere, of course, right? But let's say it was available. You're going to go here, you're going to check, you're going to find which one you like, .com, .store, .shop, all these options. .co is available if you need to do it that way. So I would take that. It's $18 a year. So that's $18 a year. You own that domain for your website for the year, and each year is $18. If you're running a successful business, $18 a year ain't shit for you. So there you go. Right now, the domain name works. Let's say it's worked. Now we're going to take Laced Up. We're going to put it into the trademark search engine. So we see if people have taken it and trademarked it. It's trademarked. But the goal here is if it isn't trademarked, it's not on Shopify as a domain, and it's also available on Instagram. You probably have a good title, right? And that is the goal there, is to make sure you're doing all of the extra work to try to find your brand setup. Now, once you get it set up with that, it's about going into finding out what's the background of your brand. What is the reason you're doing this. Who are you marketing towards? And a simple way of doing that is just to stay in ChatGPT in the same chat you were doing, copy the name, right? And then go create a brand breakdown for, and type it in, lace up. And then here you can also add some things. So based in Chicago for people who wear Jordans, age 18 to 30, right? So type in different things like that. What your reason you love sneakers? What do you want the brand to do? What type of clothing do you make, right? You hit enter. It's going to create a breakdown for you of the brand. So brand name, lace up, location, Chicago, target audience, 18 to 30, right? Most likely it's male because just the overall statistics of shoes, that it's primarily going to be set urban areas with strong presences in Chicago, right? You also got your brand mission. So Laced Up aims to celebrate and elevate sneaker culture, particularly the icon Jordan brand, through stylish, high-quality apparel that resonates with the modern urban lifestyle. So you're going to get a whole brand vision, product ideas, brand values, marketing strategy if you're looking for that, brand personality. You can even take this into a whole nother world and say, give me a short social media bio. It'll give you a whole bio for it too. So now you got a bio for your social media that you can do, right? You can do all of that in ChatGPT. And like I said, it's free. You can pay for the paid version if you want. It'll give you more advanced searches. You'll get better results sometimes. But the free one works perfectly fine for what you need it for. So with that, now you have a name, you have a brand structure, what the brand's motives are, why you are named what you're named, who you market, and you also have a bio for your brand all in one. Right? Super simple. It hasn't taken long. Now it's about making the logo. Now that you know your brand's available, you know what it's about, go to Kittl.com. It's easy. You can do it. Simple. It's free, but there's a paid version. Do the paid version. It's like $15 a month. If you're trying to start a clothing brand, you should have at least $15 a month. If you don't, then there's ways of doing it free, but you're going to struggle with the whole next few parts if you can't afford to do blanks and things like that. So do the $15 for the month. Do everything you need to get all of the extra ins and outs of it. And what you can do here is go to create new project. It's going to set it up for you. I do standard. And the thing I like about Kittl is they have a bunch of templates, right? Templates that you can just easily follow. So you hit this, you can go through search, you can go through streetwear logos if you're a streetwear brand, and it's going to be a whole bunch of templates that artists have created. So if you're not a graphic designer, if you're not the most creative person in the world and you're stressed about that part, this makes it a lot easier. So what I will recommend for you is whatever one you click on, do edit it a little bit, right? Don't just slap a name on something and then say that it's a design. A lot of these ones, if you want it to really work, you're going to have to tweak it a little bit, make some extra work-ons. If you're talking about paying a little bit, you can also do Mid-Journey. You can do ChatGPT if you have the pay version. You can search up little ways of making different types of logos to incorporate with this. But what you're going to do is look through here, find something you like, right? Lace up. I like the Cloud Bliss one. So I'm going to go in here, and what will happen is it'll give you this, right? How you set up it, different types of logos. What I might do is go lace, do capitals, up, lace up, bam. Now you got a logo, right? Take the logo, I hit copy, boom, make a new section. I can delete this, boom, move this over, paste it. Now I got a little logo going, right? Center it. So now you got a logo, lace up. How do you make this take it to the next step? And this is if you're talking the paid version, right? If you're doing those things, I can go in here and I get daily credits on here where I can make AI search images. So I might say, right? I can't do it now because I'm out of credits because it was free. The way that works is the credits will let you do it the next day, but you would just go in here and search in sneaker, logo, Jordan lookalike, laces unlaced, things like that. And what it's going to do is give you different types of logo designs that you can do. So like a good example of that is, if I can get to the ones I've done, let's see. So like this was one that I had that I'm going to use on one of my shirts. Bam, like this. So like say with something like that, take this to the back, bam, right, bam, take this down. I might take a box, boom, turn that to white. Hold this up a little bit. And it's as simple as this, right? If you're trying to make a logo, if you're trying to make something simple, something quick, like this isn't taking long. It's just effort, having a little bit of creativity, right? No, I might go forward. Bam. Look at that. Lace up. You got a logo, right? It's not hard to make something if you take the time to do it. Say this was your logo, you would then be able to use this for t-shirts, things like that. So now you have a name, you have a branding, you have a logo. And it's about going to Instagram, setting up an account, right? Trying to make it work. You can also use Kittl to make shirt designs, things like that. And we'll probably talk about that in another episode where I'll just be talking about like creating logos, how quickly you can make t-shirt designs on here. As an example, we'll go through and look at basically my brand right now, my logo. So this is my logo. I created it with Kittl and Midjourney and a bunch of different other things. But as you can see, I have a brand. We have our logo. We have the entire setting thing. And that's the goal. So if you're new to the channel, if you like what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I drop more. And if you're trying to see somebody build some shit, link it. Man, I'm starting a clothing brand. As you can see, Creative Convctn is the brand. We're going to be doing t-shirts, hoodies, and I'm talking heavyweight, premium quality clothing. And what's going to happen is I want you guys to watch me through this journey, all through the failing, the successes, making my shirts, making my designs, getting someone to make them, getting them shipped out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this brought you some value. And if it did, like I said, comment below, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.